Oh shit, we can do shares and stuff.
Shares and stuff.
Stop profiling.
What, you work for now?
Yep.
Style.
Do you know about that? What you know about that? What you know about that?
Can I? Is that you?
No. Because I clip my nails so they don't get clipped. P.S. Did you hear about the new documentary coming out on Netflix?
What, did you Twitter
Which
me
one?
back?
Huh?
Which one?
P. Diddy paid somebody $1 million to kill Tupac.
Huh.
And then Suge Knight paid somebody $10,000 to kill Biggie.
Well, shit.
So apparently they got all the evidence that's coming out on the documentary.
It's not gonna be making a murder season 2 and drive me fucking nuts, is it?
No, this is just
Why did
Even-
Vape and Vape Life pop up when I went to tweet you back?
I don't know, because I just tweeted.
Because that was in my hashtags.
He said you need to stop eating and start reading. Alright. Read my response tweet.
We're about the podcast, right? I don't have time for that.
Give me 1 second.
Read my response
I'm gonna
tweet,
need
Bob.
my spare batteries, I think. These cases need to get sucked, by the way. What? Cases that
Why?
get. I like the ones from Shore Vapor a little bit better.
What's wrong with it?
That's ours.
Are you telling me I have to sign more documents?
That's the Shore Vapor.
I mean, they work.
Yeah, they work. These just feel a little bit nicer though. For the same price.
Well, I mean, they work. That's all I care.
As long as they keep us from blowing up, right?
Yeah.
Please.
Can you cut it out?
Your war with Rob is not that important.
That's not what I'm doing. Apparently now I know why they called.
Why? What happened?
I have to sign more freaking documents.
God damn it.
Shit.
By the way, I got a video I'm going to send you.
Okay.
13 minutes of Eminem and Proof just freestyle. Back in '99.
Yeah?
Eminem, before he was anybody.
Proof was the
Hopefully
shit.
better than you read those tweets or you need to take a second pass. What?
You totally just misread the tweet in your response, so. It's alright. It was a smart person conversation, my mistake.
And you're not the person making sure the live stream is working, so. Damn it, they disappeared already.
That's working though, that's all that matters.
The fuck are you talking about?
We had a view.
It's okay, sweetie. Alright. Ready to go?
Yeah, we're ready to go.
Yeah, it's not her either, so. Welcome! We're about to go live. Here we go. Alright, so, let's start with what's been happening in the last month, fucking, since we recorded. Not quite a month, almost a month though.
Yeah,
a little short of a month.
We recorded what, the second week of January?
Yep.
The end of the first week,
Yep.
right before your vacation.
And then we'll talk about what I saw, this news story about Dave Mira, and then we'll talk about the other thing. Alright? Thank you for joining us. Here we go. Roll the thing. Katie, roll the thing. I'm nervous. No. Sweetie, you just focus on what you need to focus on.
I'm gonna
Focus on
kill
it,
you.
alright? Ready? Are you? Good to go? Alright.
Rob's gonna get murdered.
Welcome back, everybody. DSUGO, the Anthem, getting back at it with podcasting. It's been one hell of a start to the new year, I would say.
Yeah, it's a
Everybody's been busy. Some of us have been on vacation.
Who? Who went on vacation? Oh, that's right. You can see the nice tan. I've been on vacation.
Did you fall down any stairs on that vacation?
I didn't fall down any stairs. I was drunk for 7 straight days. That's basically it. So, cure the hangover with a mimosa in the morning, and then back out to the beach.
Hot
And,
tub mimosas.
no, there wasn't actually a hot tub there because the humidity was so high and the temperature was so high that the guy was like, "Yeah, we used to have one, and it got people sick because they stayed in it too long. So they took it out and made it like a kiddie pool. So it was like a little kiddie pool instead of a hot tub." But anyway, before we get too far in, make sure you check out DirtyShoreUnderground.com. New episodes of the podcast every Thursday. Bonus episodes coming up soon. Again, thank you, Jeebus. Because The Walking Dead's coming back next week. So make sure you look for that on Monday. Not this coming Monday when the snow's going to come, but the Monday after that. You'll find a new episode, bonus episode, about The Walking Dead.
There ain't no more snow coming, is there?
There's snow coming tonight, 2 to 4 inches. There's another 4 to 6 coming on Saturday, and then another 4 to 6 on Monday.
Fuck my life.
Anyway, make sure you're following at Dirtyshore UG on Twitter and Facebook. We always send
And we're
out...
on Instagram now.
And Instagram. Dirtyshore UG on Instagram.
Although Instagram, you'll see a lot of vaping stuff.
Yeah, that's right. We send out links to every podcast so you can come and play along with us. Make sure you feel free to comment in the comments section below the video, and it'll pop up on the live stream on that side of your screen.
I have to point that way. I forgot.
And you can join us, and we read out the comments. And
Really?
there you go. Yeah. And you read out we'll read out the comments so you can be part of the show. If you're listening to the podcast, welcome to you as well. Make sure you do come out and check out the live stream, and you can be part of the show. So, DirtyShoreUnderground.com, and we've been neglecting it a little bit, but before we jump in, I do want to say thank you to everybody who has gone to the Amazon link. You can go to any of our posts or to the main page of DirtyShoreUnderground.com. If you're going to be shopping on Amazon anyway, we got Valentine's Day coming up. We're getting very near the deadline of being able to buy and have it delivered unless you have Prime, which I don't. But thank you to my sister for letting me watch a video. But if you're going to get something for Valentine's Day, make sure you go to Amazon. You're going there anyway. Click through the link on DirtyShoreUnderground.com. It sends you straight to the Amazon page, costs you nothing extra, and it gives us a little bit back so we can keep the lights on and get some new equipment and do everything that we need to do. So thank you to everybody who's done that so far, and we hope that more people come out and do that. Now that the business is done,
I want you to know you're a douche.
yes, apparently I'm a douche, and that's not news to anybody.
Because I didn't know you had access to the Facebook page.
Yes. Stop sending comments to Kenny through... And, as always, at Dirtyshore UG on Facebook, you can send us messages, comments, questions, whatever you got. You can always send messages through there. Karina decided she wanted to send a message to Kenny, and unfortunately Kenny was working, and Rob was bullshitting on vacation, I think.
I thought Kenny was on it, because I thought Kenny was the only one with access to it.
No. I have access to everything, kid. I run this joint.
Well, you're a fucking douche, okay?
OD Anthem is a Rob Cheek joint. So, but anyway, yeah, feel free to send us a comment.
Was you sitting on a beach when you read that message?
I literally, when I saw the message, wasn't at the beach. I was at the pool because they didn't serve food right down on the sand. So I had to go up to the pool to get food.
It would have made more fun.
Well, I also had to drink because the best thing, so for those who don't know, who haven't been following the OD Anthem podcast, which you should check out, new episodes every Tuesday at odanthem.com and on all your RSS feeds, I had the wonderful experience of being able to go to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic for a vacation. The other great thing about that was it was an all-inclusive resort. So I had like a wristband, and basically it was the most pimp experience of my life, just being able to walk up to any restaurant, any bar, anywhere, and just be like, give me something, and show them the wristband and walk away. So I got to sit next to the pool and eat a hamburger, and then see a message from Karina to Kenny. I'm just glad it wasn't like a sex. That would have been super awkward. If she was like sending nudie pictures through the DSUG page, not that I don't appreciate that. If you want to send nudie pics, not
You're
you,
stupid.
certainly not you, but
I'm not talking about me. That's just wrong.
if you want to send pictures, you can find me on Facebook, at Robert N. Cheek on all your social networks, or you can send it directly to the DSUG page, and I'll make sure I see that. So make sure you do that. So I wasn't sitting by the pool because they didn't serve food down by on the sand. You had to go up to the back of the sand, which was in the VIP section, so I wasn't sitting there, or up to the pool. So I went to the VIP pool and got food and got a drink, and they brought it right to me, which was great. So, and I got to know some of the local women in Dominican Republic, and that was fantastic.
Are you trying to tell us you might have some illegitimate children?
Fucking, I certainly hope not, but it doesn't matter because they'll never find me. Also, I found out that in Europe, European women love American men. It was just like, what, you're from America? And I'm like, yeah. Where in America? Maryland. You don't have an accent. I thought all Americans had accents. I'm like, I don't have an accent. I don't know what you want to say. So it was super prolific for me. I enjoyed vacation a lot and drank a lot and ate too much. All really good food, local stuff. It was good.
Was a jerk.
And I got to enjoy 85 degrees. I slept outside on the roof one night. It was super, super awesome. So,
I think we'd all like to say fuck you for that while we sat here in almost 2 feet of snow.
I just like that. I planned that vacation back in October or November, and it just so happened that we flew out on Wednesday right before the biggest snowstorm in the history of the DC Baltimore Metroplex. So I don't know who's looking out for me up there, but thank you for that. I got to miss
Justin.
the snow. Could be
Where?
Justin looking out for me too. I don't know, but
Next thing you know, he's gonna get a phone call.
I'm not JC. Apparently JC's getting the phone
The X
calls
is
now.
still in the window.
Yeah.
That's why when he told me, I was like, the X missed by an apartment and a floor level.
Well, for those of you who have followed the Black X episodes, in a couple of weeks we'll have an update on that, so look forward to that. But
When's that book coming out?
oh god, I'm still editing. I still have to finish editing the first one. I'm editing the screenplay so I can load it on the blacklist. I'm writing treatments for some stuff. I did get work done though.
I just want to
Can I read
know
the
when the
draft?
book is coming out.
As long as you don't show her. I'll let you read as long as you
Okay.
don't show her. Just because I'm mean and I really just want you to have to
Okay,
wait.
fine. I'll go fucking demote your book. I'll go take my review off Amazon, bitch.
Then you'll never see it. Then I'll block you from seeing it. I will say, don't deliver to this address, so you can never read it. It'll be fine.
I can fake myself.
But anyway, so yeah, so I did get some work done. I did write down some few ideas and worked on some treatments while I was there. So a couple of screenplays coming, and hopefully got all that advancing. So yeah,
Don't let me forget the Clerks movie before you leave.
I have no idea what that's in reference to.
Remember when I was talking to you about a movie inside of a vape shop that was like Clerks?
Yes.
He's never seen
You've
Clerks.
never seen fucking Clerks? Well, first of all, Clerks came out.
93, 94, 95,
Nope.
90.
91.
Not-
How old were you in
There's no way
1991?
it was 91.
What's that?
There's no
How
way it was
old were you?
It absolutely was 91
91?
because Mallrats was
Born.
92.
I was
Yeah.
1. Well, no, wait. I was born.
Mallrats was 92.
I was 1.
Chasing Amy was 93, and
I
then
was
Dogma was
2.
95.
I was 4.
Check it. Damn it. Calling on the bullshit. Call me on the bullshit. What year? And Kenny's officially
I
had
don't
too much
see it.
to actually read. All right, here. You talk about why.
I legitimately don't see it, but I got Mallrats. But these are also DVD versions, so...
So it might not actually have the original
Yeah.
date on it. This actually doesn't have a date on it. He's not just drunk. So,
99, it was released on DVD.
okay, well, that's DVD, though. This is all rights reserved to 99, right? Yeah, so that means the cover art, which was
Yeah.
for the DVD, is 99.
Although they maintain the original just slightly.
By the way, we
modified.
all have access to all the information of the history of mankind. And you can use it to call me a douche,
And we're all
but you
looking
can't
at
look up the
DVDs.
fucking movie.
Hey! Don't break that, that's a classic.
So, anyway, so my vacation was fine. Thank you everyone for all your well wishes.
Fuck you.
I have not taken a vacation for a while though, so I mean at least there's that. My February got canceled and my March doesn't look like it's happening, so next trip will be April.
Which is good, B, because as soon as
Walking Dead's over.
Dead,
Back to
Fear.
Walking Dead. Yeah. So what was happening in the Maryland area while I was overseas?
Well, I was at the station.
Clerks? What year did you say Clerks came out?
91?
94.
No
I
way.
knew
What
it.
year was?
This article is about the 1994 film.
Oh shit. Well, how about
I
that?
knew
What
it.
about Mallrats? Look up the View Askew universe.
Mallrats was like 96, I believe.
No, because Dogma was definitely 95. Because I think it came out the same year as
I'm
Fight
pretty
Club.
sure Dogma was closer to 99.
Mallrats
Okay.
came out in 95.
Okay, so it was one
That's
year
close.
later. It was 1 year later. Anyway, so you keep checking on that.
Anyway, I was playing around at the station because the vape shop was closed.
Right.
So I'm like,
Dogma came out in '99.
Fucking really? God damn.
Yes, I got one.
I didn't see any of those movies when they first came out. Though my parents would not let me see them, so I saw them on DVD. And what year were you? Right.
I was 5.
Good lord, you 91. I remember 95. I definitely remember 99 because I was in high school.
I was
definitely
8.
remember 96 too because I went to see Independence Day in the theater on July 5th of 1996.
It's okay. When I was
saw-
8,
I was
Kenny was 13.
I was 1 month old.
I saw a PG-13 movie the month when you were 1 month old. God damn it! Sorry, what?
When Kenny was 13, I was 8.
That's not that bad. I mean, I could go on dates with 18-year-olds, which means that they were not born when I was 18. They're not quite that bad. They were 5 when I was 18.
How old are
so
you right now?
32.
Mm.
Don't hate the play, hate the game. So you were at the house because the vape shop was closed.
No, the station.
Station. You
Yeah.
don't call it the house?
We call it the firehouse, but I'll call it whatever.
All right, station. Station
yeah,
one.
so,
Station 500, 800,
300.
300.
Yeah.
100.
But
That's what I
yeah,
mean.
the nice thing about it though is I was completely stuck. Like my car was buried in snow. Like it was the car was more snow than car.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So and plus it's a Taurus, it's 4-wheel drive. It's not going anywhere, except for a ditch. So they came out and picked me up at the Tahoe, and I spent the entire weekend there. But the nice thing is, volunteers in Maryland, they get, and it's all throughout certain states, but Maryland's a really nice one because for your time volunteering, you get a tax credit when you do your taxes.
So you can count the whole fucking weekend?
No,
because you're on duty?
well, no, that's the thing. You can count the entire year, but when you're on state of emergency, your LoSAP points, that's what they call it, they're times by 3.
Okay.
That, and you also get a point every 3 hours you're there. And I was there for 48 hours. Duties I was doing, I probably just took an entire half of a year
Right.
already. So I can be really, really lax this year and
Not
be
do
like,
nothing.
yeah, do nothing. But I'm still going.
I was
But,
gonna say it's not like you're not gonna go. So
yeah. But anyway, so went around playing in the snow, and we got this new Ambo, which is 4-wheel drive. It's a Ford.
wait. A lot of industry terms.
It's
Ambo. What do you mean by that?
Ambulance.
Okay.
Wow.
There might
Wow,
be somebody.
Not for me.
Actually,
Not for me
you know-
because I'm super smart. But Karina's right here, and I don't want stuff to go in her hair.
Oh shit!
Sorry, good. Sing
At least it's
it.
not the squeegee.
I know what the fucking ambo is, you bastard bitch.
That's the most white trashy thing that I've
Only
ever
on
heard.
Dirty Shore could this happen.
Anyway, I'm not drinking.
It would have been better if you said ambulance.
Yeah, ambulance.
Mm-hmm.
I went down to Balmer in the ambulance, and
You wanna get it
you
again?
bastard bitch. Anyway, so
But,
Get t-shirts made. The SUG. You bastard.
you bastard bitch. All right, so Ambo, new Ambo.
Yeah, new Ambo. It's got all the nice bells and whistles and stuff. We finally get a call, and it's already like 2 feet out. But the county's been the town of Denton has been plowing out for a while. Well, this call came around 8, and we go out there
8 p.m. or the
8
next
p.m.
morning? Okay,
8
yeah.
p.m. When the snow was down.
Right.
Friday night, right?
Yeah. No, Saturday morning was when I got there. So Saturday night.
Saturday night, okay.
Yeah, so we're driving out. We go on to Willow Pond, which is on 328. It's a right.
Kenny, what's
And
up?
our utility was going out there first because in state of emergency, you have an extra unit come out so that way they can shovel snow.
Their job's just to shovel snow.
Yep.
That sucks.
Yeah, but the LoSAP thing, remember?
Oh, true. So, yeah.
So even if it's shoveling snow, you're making like 3 times the mountain tax credit.
Right, and if they're paid, because there are some people who are paid, they're making
volunteer-wise,
emergency
not so much.
Aren't there people who work at the firehouse who are paid though?
Not anymore.
Oh, well, never mind then.
Yeah,
Okay.
100% volunteer now, which sucks. You would think it's good, but it's not. But we go out there and we hear on the radio, unit so-and-so, we hit a ditch, we're stuck, and we see them and we're hitting our brakes because we're like, oh, we're sliding, and all of a sudden, bam, we shake a little bit and we're like, okay, we're stuck now.
Oh.
So we got a Tahoe stuck, we got a brand new Ambo, which you would think 4-wheel drive, it's good, but it sits really low, so
Right.
it doesn't mean shit.
Not that much snow.
No. So we get our brush truck, which is, it has a freaking lift on it, and it's got a big ass tread on it. That almost gets stuck, and we had to have Ridgely's brush truck, which has a small ass plow, come out and get us. But while we were waiting there for the entire hour and a half, we see this freaking Caroline County farmer driving up, and he's just like, "You stuck?" And we're just like, yeah. You got tow hooks on that? Yeah. It's like, okay, I can tow you out. He's like, okay, so he just took his tractor, dug snow out, and pulled us out. And,
Now, did he have a truck, or is it actual tractor?
Actual tractor.
Oh,
like,
sure.
He was just
Okay.
like, he was going over the ditches and stuff because it's so fucking compacted with snow. He's just everywhere. And showing off pretty much. But the thing is, also in the state of emergency, National Guard's out there.
Right.
And you would think, oh, you know, they would come and get us. Nope. Because what we did was, we got stuck at 8. The town of Denton stopped plowing at 7. There's no emergency crew or anything like that. So I call on the radio, hey, can we get plows out of here? They're like, no. It's like, why not? They closed at 7. I'm like, is there an emergency crew? No. Okay, what about National Guard? We'll check. They never got back. So the National Guard has these heavy-duty trucks with industrial shit, military-grade stuff.
You know we haven't been recording any of this stuff.
No, you haven't.
I hit the fucking record button.
No. So just pull the audio from
Yep,
the...
I'll just pull the audio from that.
Sorry, and you can cut out this portion. But no, I just realized that the clock wasn't running on that, so he hasn't been...
I clicked, it must have just barely missed it.
So you call in, nobody's on. Go ahead.
So the National Guard's there. They're sitting right next to the armor in town.
Okay.
And it's like, we'll check up on them, and we get nothing from them. But we had to have freaking Caroline County farmer come out to get us out. And this is not the other thing, too. We had another call later at night to Caroline Nursing Rehab, which is right on the street where the firehouse is. And the one street that gets plowed immediately over anything else is 5th Street because the firehouse is right there.
Yeah.
Why they called them out to that and not when we were stuck out in the back roads, I don't know. And then there's a post on Facebook saying, thank you, all this stuff. It's like, yeah, well, let me tell you the real story.
Well, and so here's the other thing. That you're luckier in Caroline County because anywhere in the Western Shore between Baltimore and D.C., no farmers. You've just been stuck.
You were stuck, yeah.
Yeah, so... Well, so storm stories and a first responder and a hero. Everyone should give mad props for that.
So what you're saying
All I got to see was Kenny go down a hill on a mattress.
So what you're saying is the Dirty Shore has its advantages. Yes, I went down a hill on a blow-up mattress.
The Dirty Shore does have its advantages if you're stuck, because there's farmers with big trucks and tractors everywhere. So you went down a hill on a fucking air mattress?
This hill out here was higher than the dumpster area.
Okay.
And he almost hit the fence.
Why was this not on Periscope or YouTube or something?
Well, I went to Walmart and I was there for like 45 minutes to an hour or so with Spence.
And it's
trying to find anything I could use as a sled. So
Karina called like 9 times while you were gone in 45 minutes.
I don't have cell phone right now, so
Okay.
you can't call me 9 times while I'm gone.
I could have called Spence, but I didn't.
But, you know, trying to find something because I wanted Kendall to have fun as well as me because when snow hits, everybody wants to be a big kid. Especially when there's a big-ass snow hill
Rob's gonna die.
right outside your apartment.
Right.
But, couldn't find nothing walking around Walmart. They sold all the fucking sleds Friday afternoon.
Well, that's because people get prepared for a storm. Right.
Well, that, and then as soon as they seen it come in and realized that this one was actually legit, and not just one of those ones where they were saying it was going to be a lot, and then it turned out to be nothing.
Oh, man.
So, by Saturday afternoon, I'm sitting here, I'm just like, and Spence got out of his house, I'm like, let's go to Walmart, see if I can find something to the sled, I got $10. Nothing. Come back, walking around the apartment for like 15-20 minutes. It's like, I'm blowing up the fucking air mattress. Fuck this.
We're about to jury rig some backwoods ass sled. I'm surprised you didn't take the hood off a car that was outside.
I told him to get a trash can lid.
That'll work too.
There was no trash can.
No,
there,
you know what
work.
his answer was? I said, Kenny, you can always use a trash can lid. He said, but then I'd have to buy the whole trash can.
Because you do. And the whole trash can costs more than $10. So, I had an air mattress sitting in the fucking closet.
Oh, God.
Works just as well.
Right.
So, I went out there and I made a little bit of a slope.
Not to mention, we had tubs in the,
And the lid of a tub works too.
Exactly. Thank you. I told him the same thing.
Go.
The air mattress worked well, so fuck you.
Except for the fact that it kept deflating every time you went down.
Because when you jump on it and you go down it, the air still slow makes its way out of it. Shut up. But Kendall had fun, and that's all that mattered.
Right.
I went out there. I got the slopes prepared, Although I did the one just for me, which, yes, went towards the fence, and I knew that. So, as it was going off the hill that goes down to the fence, I rolled off the side of it just so it wouldn't go into the fence and pop.
Or, slam your face into the
I
fence.
don't care if I slam my face. Dude, I was doing Jackass stuff before Jackass was a thing, so...
Oh, God. Well, yeah, so if you don't live in the Mid-Atlantic, you've missed out on all the snow fun. Sorry about that. Of course, I live in the Mid-Atlantic, and I also missed out on the snow fun, so...
But, you see, Kendall, after I got it all set up, Kendall came outside, she slid down it 5 or 6 times, she had a complete fucking ball with it, so that's all that really mattered.
And it makes you super happy when you see kids laughing and stuff. It's really awesome. So.
And, I mean, we have videos of it on Facebook for people that are our friends that... Her trying to walk around in the snow out there was a feat in itself because she's only like this fucking tall.
I did see that. I didn't see any sledding videos, but I saw the kids.
I didn't record the sledding.
That would have been better.
I'm sorry.
Kenny making an if Kenny ever says, "Here, hold my drink," that is a time when you need to turn the camera
Kenny
on.
had no alcohol at that point in time.
I hadn't had a drink in like 2 weeks, so.
Why are you drinking now then?
Because I wanted a drink.
Oh, Lord of mercy. I don't drink ever, but I drank my weight in alcohol
when you get
on
the
fucking
chance,
vacation. Right? Yeah, on vacation when I have to drive
anymore. So kicking into the whole vape thing.
No, before we do that, we're going to talk about something else.
Alright.
Which is, I haven't told you what the story is. I did tell you about Dave Mira. Some breaking news came out just before we started recording.
Tell me he's dead, I'm punching face.
Dave Mira, dead of a single gunshot wound, suicide. Found dead in his house.
I'll look it up later.
I'm telling you,
I don't want to look it up
I confirmed it on 3 sources.
I don't want to look it up right now.
I confirmed it on 3 sources. So, for those of you who don't know, who might be born in, I don't know, like 96 or something, Dave Mira, you probably don't know who Dave Mira is, do you?
You just said 96, so yeah, that kind of puts me out.
I know, but I was making a joke, but I don't know if you know who he is.
No.
Okay. So, in the late 2000s, early 2001s,
jail.
there was a big craze, like the X Games just started, so BMX biking. Did you have a mongoose? Do you know what a mongoose is?
Yes, I know what a mongoose is.
Okay, no, because I said mongoose to somebody and they were like, what's a fucking mongoose? And I'm like,
because most people don't really know Schwinn, and they don't really even know that, to be honest.
Well, no, because apparently later we called it mongoose because the brand name was mongoose, but BMX bike is one that you can do tricks on. So it has the mongoose neck.
It had the driver brake, so you can spin it all the way around without getting caught.
So BMXing became a big thing after the X Games started, and like Tony Hawk, who'd been skating forever, became like household name. He's still a household name. And so.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 sucks so fucking badly.
Well, see, I don't play video. I don't play
I
video.
tried.
I don't know.
I rented it from Redbox, and 2 hours later took it back. So.
I played Tony Hawk 2, which had the multiplayer that lets you do kickflip blasts, and you could blast people on it, and just try to blow each other up. That's the only thing I know about Tony Hawk. So, but Dave Mira was a big deal because he was BMX's Tony Hawk. He was the guy. He was the first one to do a double backflip, I think, on a half pipe. So that was a big deal. And then he hosted a show which maybe nobody else here knows because they're too young, but. Real World Road Rules Challenge on MTV. Do you remember that? So
with Dave Mira.
Dave Mira was the host of that show. No, he was the only host.
Who's thinking?
He was the host. If you remember the show, you remember Dave Mira, even if you don't know that's Dave Mira. But so he hosted this show, which was I guess reality TV was Road Rules and Real World, but
that's where reality. Fuck! Say it for me.
Reality?
Yes.
But I mean that's how it started, I guess. But then they had this game show that was a competition between the not so famous stars.
Isn't it some TJ guy now who used to be a BMXer?
Yes, TJ took over after Dave Mira.
Yeah.
Because they liked the extreme sports guy.
I probably know who you're talking about. Yeah. I just have to see his face.
Well, I can show you the story of the fact that they just found him dead. So, sad news for the world. Dave Mira is apparently dead from suicide. He was found dead by family members and was confirmed by the local PD. What?
The shit stinks.
What is it?
Cam lotion. Made with
cannabis.
Yeah, that word.
I do love that you really embrace the audio format by just saying things like, this smells good. And we have no idea if people are just
I said
listening.
this doesn't smell good, it stinks.
Okay. Well, people who are listening have no idea, but you are looking at, what is this?
Hand
It
cream.
is Cebaderm Hemp Hand Cream, Hemp CBD Complex, made with cannabidiol, which is different from cannabis, just for anybody at home who's listening. We are
It
not using
stinks.
marijuana in this room. And it's also very good for you.
I
It
found
stinks
that
and
on
it's
the
good for
floor
you.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so Dave Mira is apparently passed, so RIP to Dave Mira. I think we might be the first ones to be reporting it. That would be
It hasn't
crazy.
popped up in my news feed, otherwise I'd
Yeah.
probably be a bit more sad
We
about
better
it.
update those hashtags.
Update what now?
The hashtag.
I
Ew,
was
you
gonna
know
say,
what
I'm
that
actually
looks
going to
like?
share it right now.
Infection. That is what that looks like.
That looks like pus.
Infection.
You look like infection.
Like a zombie?
No, like infection.
So then why are you using it?
Because my hands hurt.
Or is it because it's all natural?
Because my hands hurt. And this doesn't make it burn like my other one does.
Because it's all natural.
This is all good stuff. So let's talk about the. For those of you who follow the podcast, obviously you know that we are very big fans of the vape shop here in Denton, Oasis Vapor. You can find that on 6th Street.
Smells like shit.
Smells like
Moving
weed.
on from the cannabinol oil. On 6th Street in Denton, you can find Oasis Vapor. It's in the big red building, right off the highway on 404. You can't miss it at the Denton exit. Obviously, a big shout out to Nate there. He's always been a big supporter of the podcast, so make sure you check out Oasis Vapor. Not.com. It's Oasis Vapor on Facebook, and you can check out their products there, or just come into the shop. Whether or not you're trying to quit smoking, which is how I'm using it, or you're a recreational user, or you like the competitions, no matter what you're looking for, they have it there for you, and they can help you out.
Rob don't want to know about them big clouds, apparently.
I don't really look for the big
I tried to hook him up Sunday.
That's fine. That's fine.
Rob's like, I can't handle them clouds, man.
But if you like the clouds, they got something for you there. If you're trying to quit smoking and replace cigarettes, they got that for you there. Anything you want, all the newest stuff. This Sunday I was down there and I got a chance to check out all the new stuff that they got in. It's all
Yeah,
very
I worked down a
fantastic.
couple products
Yeah.
and showed them to you, didn't I?
Definitely a good place to go. Very knowledgeable staff. So make sure you check out Oasis Vapor on Facebook or head down to the shop right here in Denton if you're local. But there's been a changing of the guard at Oasis Vapor.
Passing of the vape.
A passing of the vape, if you will. But for those of you who follow the podcast,
Passing of the cloud.
you know that Harry has been working there for how long? How long?
Since March.
March, so
Yeah.
almost a year.
Almost.
Wow, almost a year.
Yeah.
So if you headed down to the vape shop on anytime during the weekend, basically, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday,
Yep.
you would have found Harry there. But congratulations to Harry because you have moved on. And where are you working now?
Now I'm working at AAA, and it's not the AAA like everyone knows. It's a transport company.
Different thing.
Yeah, different one. They kind of do the same things, except it's not really so much changing your tire out on the highway. It's more like taking you places. Like
Changing your life from one hospital to
AAA
another.
transport, like the medical buses.
Yeah. They have those. They have sedans. They also have
They're
wheelchair vans and stuff. But
the ones you call when you need to go to a doctor's appointment.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm doing that now, and I'm working on a BOS unit, which is a van that's really fucking cramped. Yeah,
So like an ambulance, but much smaller.
yeah.
Okay.
It's like on Emergency, the old show, which I do know about. I know a little bit. Okay. You dumb down on the younger generation.
No, I don't dump down on them. I just want to make sure that if I'm saying something that you understand what it is I'm talking about. That's the only thing. Because, like, again, when I say mongoose to somebody and they're like, a what? And I'm like, mongoose. And they're like,
Bike.
the fuck is this? And it's a bike, but you can turn the neck all the way around. Oh, just BMX bike. Yeah, okay, BMX.
Yeah.
Anyway,
But,
sorry, go ahead. Yes.
Yeah, but anyway, so it's kind of like, you just slap a siren on the top and you fill it with stuff, and like, there you go, you got an ambulance. There you go. That's pretty much what it is like. But it's a nice gig. I mean,
Kind of like how the cops used to do back
Yeah.
in the old days.
it's literally just like that, in a way. But
The fact that either of you know about putting it on.
Only from movies. They've never seen it in real life. They've seen it on TV and movies.
Yeah, she would have seen it in Friday the 13th because the week before Halloween, I watched all the Friday the 13th movies. And
Okay.
The bad
Episode
part
4
is I
with
was
the
probably
mental
half
hospital,
asleep
they do
every
that.
time you watched them.
What?
I was probably half asleep when you watched them.
No, because this past year you watched it with me and you were asking questions that you should have known from the year before, so.
But anyway, so I really was kind of on the fence about taking this job, but the one thing that really kind of sold me was I'd be working with my friend that I know from the station here in Denton. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it'd be a different kind of work. I mean, it is what it is. You're taking one person to the hospital, except you're just doing a little bit of stuff. You're a taxi service.
Medical taxi. It's a medical
It
taxi.
is. I mean, it is. But I mean, working with your
You
friend.
drive people around for money like Rob.
Yeah.
Not exactly, because
But they can also die.
Yes, that's the other
He's
part.
the Uber for people that would die if he was not there.
Pretty much. But anyway, it was a pay raise. I get a raise in 3 months. I work with my friend. It's close by Graysonville, and then we just drive all around the state of Maryland. Like I went from Washington D.C. MedStar Hospital to a hospice center in Salisbury. It was 2.5 hours. But I mean, with those kind of little extra perks, it's a good job for what it is.
Oh, good,
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
But
And
that meant that you had to give up your position at Oasis.
I did, and back then, when I was considering, moving on, because all I needed was my high school diploma. I couldn't get any jobs without that, but now that I did, it's like, okay, time to start looking around. And looking around, I was trying to find other people to kind of replace me at Oasis, and
God damn it.
Is it still recording?
No, it's not.
it says it's on here.
There we go.
Okay.
No, it was.
Okay, but anyway, so I was looking around at different
just gotta
people to
do
take
the
over
thing
my
you
shop.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Don't hold on, just go. Oh wait, are you
Just
gonna
in
cut this
case.
out?
Yeah, I'll cut it out, just in
Okay.
case. Good.
Okay, anyway, so as I was transitioning into a job in my career, I was trying to find someone to take over my spots. That way, the transition was very smooth. There wasn't any kind of hiccups or anything like that. So I was looking around at one guy. There was other people I was considering, but Nate was also looking at other people, and there was a few questionable ones. It's like, Nate, really?
It's gonna be
You
bad.
gonna do it?
It's gonna be bad, yeah.
It is. It's all for the wrong reasons, honestly. But I asked Kenny, and he was like, "I'm up for it." I'm like, "Okay."
So what you're saying is you had a big long list, and you got to the
It
very
wasn't that-
bottom of
It
it.
wasn't that long.
Okay, so you had a
You know
list,
what? Now you're just
and
being
you
an
got to the
asshole.
bottom of it, and you're like, well, nobody else is gonna fit. So, hey, what are you doing this week?
Not necessarily.
Now you're just being an asshole.
No. I mean, not necessarily. I just kind of took the list away, and I was like, "There we go."
Sure.
So,
Shit.
I mean, trust me, there was a lot of people that, there was 3 of them that could have easily done everything without even training.
Right.
It was just, getting familiar with the shop and that's it. But I took the time with Kenny to train him and get the basics going and all that stuff.
Just remember, you
And,
come in from
yeah.
time to time and I can blow you up if I really
And you could pass on that. You could pass on your personal way, your knowledge about this shop,
Yeah.
to somebody who hadn't been experienced in another shop where they did things a different way.
Right.
So for those of you who have headed down to Oasis Vapor and Den, you're going to be able to, instead of seeing Harry on the weekends, or other times when nobody else wants to work, you're going to find Kenny down there instead.
Yup.
And I gotta say that whatever training you did had to be on point, because he knew his shit when I got there on Sunday.
Oh, like, that's one nice
Kenny
thing.
fakes it.
And so do you, so what's a big deal?
Uh,
Anyway, so
That was a
I know
burn
it's a burn on
Kenny.
you too. That's the best part.
can't burn me because we have to have sex first.
Oh, that's a burn on you too. Oh no.
No, because I would have to want to have sex. I don't want to have sex with him. So.
Sometimes there's just too much information
Yeah.
spread out on the podcast.
Sometimes you just get tired of sex. God damn it.
I'm just gonna let that hang out for a minute, because I don't
Let's
know.
rephrase that. Kenny gets tired of sex. Karina doesn't.
I'm old. Fuck you.
Listen, if you ever get lonely,
Shut up, get the fuck away from me.
I don't know if you read my book.
There you go.
but,
You said you want to have sex with somebody else, you can have sex with Rob.
there you go.
That is the only person I'll allow you to have sex with.
Yes, on the short list.
Have fun with that.
But,
She's read your book, she ain't
I was
gonna
gonna
have
say,
sex with you.
you've read the book, so you know what I expect. That's all I'm saying. Murder included.
I know the amount of women you've been with, so it's never gonna happen.
Anyway, so how are you liking being at Oasis?
It's not bad. I mean, I enjoy the customers. That's like the biggest thing. Really enjoy when they come in and they're talking to me, and this has happened a couple times while he was training me, coming in and talking about other vape shops that were not so nice to him when they were in there looking for juice and stuff.
Right.
That happened to me
Enough.
3 or 4 times last week. The first weekend I worked.
And we've
Or
also
not even the weekend, it was the Wednesday. Because the first weekend I was supposed to work, which was would have been your last weekend there.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he came in the shop, so he's seen
Oh yeah.
the aftermath.
Bad compared to what I had.
I picked most of it up by the time I sent the picture. So
Only one shelf was spilled. I didn't fix all.
it was the first 3.
First 3. Okay, my bad. Still fixed all of them when
I know.
I cut
I know.
that list down.
But
That
we've
was
all
fun.
people have come in asking for you, wondering where you are.
Yeah.
It's nice to be loved,
It is.
and also nice to be hated. Thank you, Korean. So I'll take both ways. It doesn't really matter. But so other than that, like, are you getting into it? What's it like working there?
I mean, I enjoy it. I enjoyed it even when I was just a vapor and not working there.
Right.
That's why I would go up and bullshit with Harry, because, I mean, the whole thing originally started out, you know, I'd go in there on some weekends, I'd see Harry. Never really got to know him at that point in time, but Spence went to school with him. You know, we were talking about doing a vape podcast at some point or another. And Spence was like, hey, let's get Harry. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. And one day I went in to get some cools or something for her, I think. And me and him were talking about it. And then that following week, we had him over for Up and Smoke 2.
And now you're stuck, unfortunately.
Hey.
Now you're in.
On the corner of the couch, can you get my vape?
There's no vape. So now you're gonna pretend that you vape too, even though
I do vape, just not as much as y'all do.
So, speaking of a vape show, we've done some episodes, obviously, about vaping, but I heard that there's another idea in the works as well.
And I talked to Corey about this while you were away on your vacation sitting on a fucking beach.
I'm just gonna pretend I'm there while you talk about it. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
fuck you. So, me and Corey talked about it a little bit about, you know, name sport and whatnot. And he said he didn't want to try to draw it away from the SUG since it's still essentially a DSUG thing.
But it does have DSUG has way more followers than on YouTube at least.
Yeah.
Crazy subscribers. So, but anyway,
So
yes.
he said he was coming up. He was saying like instead of coming up with a whole separate name altogether, just do like DSUG presents.
Right.
Possibly like the Vape Cast, and then just do episode 1, 2, whatever.
All from there. Yeah.
That way, if somebody hit DSUG on the search engine, if that pops up, so does that.
Right. Yeah. And so what's what's going on with it? What would it be about? What's it going to be about?
What are we gonna do? We're gonna do reviews.
Well, we haven't really talked about it so often just because everyone's been doing their own thing, but we were talking about, you know, product reviews as they come out. Also kind of making like a, you're gonna have episodes. It's not gonna be like live streamed or anything like that. It's gonna
They won't all be live.
No, I mean, we'll include it, but that's not what it's going to be primarily fueled by. But we'll have our episodes, and within those episodes, it'll be product reviews, but also kind of a way to take a 0 to 100 kind of deal, where you have someone who's that has not the slightest bit of what vaping is. Like, it's that person that comes up to you and says, "What the hell is that box thing or pen thing you're smoking out of?" And it's like,
Right.
"Oh, well, this is a vape pen." And then it's like, "Well, what is vaping?" And it starts with that kind of question.
Okay.
It takes that person kind of through a very brief history, but also the mechanics of how it works, how to get into it, the things you have to watch out for, and then it kind of accelerates into more of a advanced kind of thing. So the first few episodes will be somewhat like that, and then you'll have it'll eventually kind of turn out into product reviews and kind of like techniques, tips, relevance, what's happening with the news, and that sort of thing. So it's going to have its, I wouldn't say it's going to have its course, but to a point, you're going to get to the point where it's not going to be so much techniques or anything like that, but it's going to just be product reviews and then just like like who's who.
So anybody who vapes, again, whether they're starting at 0 or 100, would be able to learn something new, know what's new stuff that's coming out, and obviously having the resource of Oasis Vape is always great because you have.
And while he provides the information, I'll dive off the deep end.
Into what?
Getting drunk.
Apparently.
I have to keep bringing that up because when we did the New Year's episode,
Apparently, I'm doing bath time by myself.
I only got a buzz right now. So.
But still got another 45 minutes to go.
That's fine. But when you called in when we were doing the New Year's episode and we asked you what some of your favorite moments were, one of them was me diving over the deep end.
Okay.
So when we do the vape shows, because a lot of them, the reviews they are what they are, but none of them have entertainment. Like I enjoy entertainment when I'm watching something. So
I feel like Harry is questioning his dedication.
Well, Harry's always been the informative side. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm doing the information side when I'm at the shop. But if we're in the podcast, quote unquote studio, he can be the information side. I can just be the entertainment side. Because if we get a product in, if I've tried it, he's tried it too.
Right.
So
everybody can look forward to that coming up in the next couple of weeks.
hopefully.
Hopefully so. Yeah. So we'll see.
With that in mind, we've gotten an email back from Wismic or Wismic, however you want to say it.
Okay.
About them contacting us soon to start sending us product for
Excellent.
future stuff that
Can't
they've
beat that.
got coming out, so we can product test that.
So not only do we have new products from the store, but you have companies actually sending you stuff to product test, which is awesome. So,
the
inside line on a lot of this stuff that people might want to see.
That would almost instantly put us up there with I want to say Rip Trippers because I think he's probably about the biggest reviewer out there.
He
sadly
is, but
to
to
say.
a point, he's kind of starting to die down a little bit.
I need a new juice. Sorry.
I love that in the audio format, Rita is just talking to herself in the corner. I think we might need to put her in the back and take her up to Shepherd Pratt. Do you have the bus with you? Can we go?
No.
I do. I need.
She's got that daily dose night in there. He's tried it.
You were saying
He's tried it.
who are these folks that people may or may not know? Obviously, I'm always fine with promoting other people's stuff. So you were saying who?
Rip Trippers.
And that's on you. He's on YouTube.
He's annoying as fuck.
And that's probably why he's losing followers.
No, that's actually part of his sales point. I wouldn't say sales point, but viewer point. He has that entertainment value, like Kenny's talking about. He's kind of what's the word? Kind of like I don't want to say hipster. That's not the right word, but
Kenny's
not
watched him
conformist
so
in a way.
much.
Okay.
Where you have these people who are like, oh, these are the details of the specifications and stuff, and he's just like, one of his videos, it's like, oh, Rip, I don't know what to do, my girl's leaving me, and he's just like, so what?
Okay.
Not my problem, and here we go. You know, it's that kind of thing.
Right.
Jokester,
I've watched
slapstick
him
kind of
only
thing.
because he has some of the most decent.
He's watched him so much that I know his fucking slogan at the end of the fucking video.
It's on the wall at the fucking vape shop,
Totally
so.
represented.
Oh, is that the saying that's on the top of the
Yes.
wall?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's completely butchered.
Yeah, well,
But I mean, it's not because he does give good reviews. He's just annoying about doing it in a sense.
So who do you prefer over that? You said somebody else is coming up now.
No, I didn't say someone else was coming up. There's a lot of like YouTube professional reviewers.
Right.
You know, they have like the equipment and all that kind of stuff. Rip Trippers was one of the first to come out.
Okay.
Like he has videos back in the day when carbon monitors were a thing, which is like years back. But the thing is, there's so many products that are coming out, and I'm seeing less and less videos from time to time coming from him. He's going to the point where he's like, all right, so we're gonna do show and tell. That's what he called it. And he's like, it's not a product review. It's just literally showing you the product, a brief, like 1 to 2 sentences about it. It's like, here's the aromizer tank. It's a 5 mil. It's an RTD tag. or RDTA. Here's the Sigelli, and pick which one you want, rank it, and that'll be the next review I do. And because I got so many products that I cannot review all at once.
Must be good.
Yeah, I mean, he's overloaded pretty much.
Yeah.
So he's having to really kind of choose and pick which one would be the right one. And he's literally having to do this video where it's like, which one do you want to see first?
Right.
I think that's why he's kind of been lagging a little bit. Maybe he'll start back up with more and more videos. But like in the past few months, I've just been like, oh, I haven't seen anything new from him. You know, it's kind of like, what's going on with him? But
Well, and I gotta say that it's overwhelming. Like I try to be
yeah.
connected to a lot of stuff. I haven't done a video in a while because it's overwhelming to when you have a lot of options to pick one thing.
it is.
Especially when you know people are looking for it. You know they're looking for the next one that you're coming out with, and you go, okay, so there's this high expectation, and it's on everything. I mean, I'm on all the social medias and trying to keep up on all of them. Is I find myself in like a Twitter place. When I was on the resort, the internet sucked, so Twitter was the only thing that worked really well. So I was doing a lot of Twitter, and then I haven't updated Instagram in a while. I haven't been on Facebook in a while. So it's hard to keep all those balls in the air while you're juggling.
Yeah, it is.
But hopefully you guys will get some good products. You'll have some beta testing, I suppose, is what it would be. And,
Possibly.
yeah. So look forward to that coming soon. A new show, I suppose, will be the Anthem Network.
Yeah.
Dirtyshore Underground presents
The
something.
Vape Show.
The Vape Show. Vape Cast.
That's what Corey suggested. I mean,
Cool.
there's a
Who
little
the fuck
room.
is Corey?
My friend Corey.
Oh,
He was
that
here
Corey.
for the
Okay,
very
that Corey.
first episode of season 6.
I know who he is now.
Damn. All right, and before we get out of here,
Yeah.
because I sent you the link, he'd already seen it, which I didn't know. Karina didn't see it.
Karina don't care.
Doesn't matter if you don't care because it seems like a really interesting fucking product to vape alcohol.
Well, and so here's what I'm going to tell you is having lived in New York for a while, they had a spurt of similar bars in like the mid 2000s.
Please never say spurt again.
So they first thing they came out with was oxygen bars,
Yeah.
and you would go in and just inhale pure oxygen and then dance.
And it would have like a different flavor. Or,
They would put
or smell.
I don't think it was scents. I feel like it was
What the hell
flavor.
was it supposed to do?
So
Make you high?
no, because the air you're breathing here is 78% nitrogen, 21% oxygen. So when you inhale pure oxygen, it gets you high. I mean, it's not really high,
I
but
need
you
to try
feel
this.
like completely. I can't even describe it. It's
You
like
just feel energized.
yeah, you can sense everything and you feel.
How high does the flow of oxygen need to be to get high?
Don't answer that.
I honestly do not know.
I mean, I'm fine with
Because
experimenting. If
Well, see, the thing
I've
is,
got oxygen tanks, that's why I'm asking.
You're on podcast. Fuck up.
hopping knots.
well, I was gonna say, and here's the thing: is it's not illegal. It's not illegal to use.
It's not, but it's also harmful.
It is, and that's the other thing I was gonna say is that.
And this is
For
what
long
Harry
periods of
told
time.
me.
No. These bars, in fact, you had a punch card, and you were only allowed to do so many punches. And there were people who'd be like, "Hey, you're not using the oxygen. Like, let me get your card," because they were going in there to get high. But you can get oxygen poisoning, where you get too much oxygen in your blood, and it's a
Well,
bad thing.
Caden's on oxygen.
Because
All
she
the
needs
time.
Because she needs it, because her body's not absorbing the oxygen from the air the same way. If you can absorb it from the air, then you don't need it as much. But anyway, so there was a rash of oxygen bars, which is really interesting. It was an interesting concept, and really like, you would take a couple puffs, and it was like a little machine, and when you pressed it, it gave you a certain amount.
Mhm.
And then they punched the card.
Like
they
the
punched thing.
morphine drippers at the hospital?
Kind of, actually, exactly like that. And then you would go dance, and because the oxygen would like pump you up, you'd get like super into the music and super energized. And it was just like having a drink, because after a while it would wear off.
I
You'd be
found
like,
my new
going
drug.
back to the bar. I'm gonna go get the
Yeah.
oxygen. So after that, then they started.
Wait. We got tear gassed at the gathering in 2000. In 2001, they were still doing it in. Wait, that would probably make sense.
What?
Because they were still doing gathering jugglers indoors in 2001. Tear gas would make sense for that.
Sure.
That would
So,
have been 2,000 to 3,000 people max.
Thank you no more for joining us. Thank you for commenting. But no, so after the oxygen
I'm gonna
bars,
go health oxygen.
No, because I'm going to tell you, one thing is, if you take too much, if a normal person takes in too much oxygen, pretty much your eyes get scarred up.
Okay, well then tell me the safe limit of oxygen to take.
Don't
there
do
is
that.
it's based on a lot of factors, like how well what
It
your
is.
pulse ox is, and
I can go find out my pulse ox right now.
height, weight, it's gender, a whole bunch of things. If you've ever been on oxygen before, there's a whole bunch of factors. But the point being that after that,
gender and weight, so you're screwed.
I'm gonna go off oxygen.
After that, they started doing the inhaling alcohol, and it started out with them making drinks that they would cap, and then you would take it off and smell it.
It also has PG in it, which is the main ingredient in vaping.
We've gone way off.
Wait, what did you say, albuterol?
Mm-hmm.
That makes you jittery.
Well, it's an upper, so
It is.
it's like doing that. If you want
I had a kid
to,
use his inhaler 21 times in the snow.
Yeah, sure.
My daughter uses albuterol.
Yeah, but it's like
And its main ingredient.
The only
one of
time
the main ingredients in this.
The only time I use it though is like if I need to open up because I can't breathe.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, if you're eating too much and you
Fuck you!
get some oxygen. Make sure you follow me at Robert and Chico on North Station Network to be able to see all those wonderful things. But so after the oxygen bars came the inhaled alcohol, and so it was like same deal. They had like punch cards or a slide card if I remember, and you like slid it, and then it would give you like a single drink's worth of alcohol, and you'd inhale it. But apparently now they have at-home kits that allow you to do it at your house.
So let me ask you this, because I said something about it being for what, Cinco de Mayo 3?
Yeah.
What if we get this kit?
No.
No.
You wouldn't do it on a
No, I mean I
day
would,
or
but
something?
the thing is, I am. There are certain things I don't do at the house. I don't hookah at home. I don't because you can use it too much. So the problem with that machine is the reason it was safe
It's
in
not
the
a
bar.
machine.
It's like a little kit that
It's
you
glass.
vaporize.
It's all glass.
But so the problem is
I feel nauseous.
you.
The only thing you have to worry about is after you inhale a few times is if you're sleeping on this couch or not.
Or, alcohol poisoning, which
Absolutely.
also can happen because it's going straight to the blood. Part of the reason that people drinking is fine is it takes so long to metabolize in your system, and generally you get sick before you drink too much. You have to drink a lot very fast to get alcohol poisoning. When you're going straight into the bloodstream, it's a whole different animal because you won't get sick, you'll just die. You'll just fall into a coma and die.
I have a question.
We have a medical professional here, so we know.
I have a
Yes.
question. What does helium do to you then?
Nothing. Helium just is
Helium.
a heavy gas. It's a
If
heavy
it
gas.
messes with your
No.
voice, but what does it do to you then?
What it's doing is it's actually displacing oxygen. So
Right.
if you inhale too much, you can actually start losing. Yeah, you can. There's less density in the air in the.
Because I know people take like balloons and,
Yeah.
Yeah, they do.
and inhale the helium just to have the funny voice, but can
Yeah, it
it
is,
cause
because-
long-term effects?
It can. to a
Especially if
point.
you're eating.
It's like being a COPD patient, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because you're getting less oxygen in your system.
And the gas itself,
helium-
as it passes over your vocal cords, causes them to twing at a different rate because it's a denser gas, so
Exactly.
it makes you sound funny. But the only way to get it out of your system is to stand on your head and open your mouth, because then it will literally be displaced by the oxygen on its way out of your body. Otherwise, it'll stay in your system.
Is that why your voice doesn't stay squeaky like all?
Well, no, it's
well, because
squeaky.
you're talking and you're breathing.
Yeah, but it stays squeaky because the helium is passing through your vocal cords. What we're talking about is if you do it too much, it'll settle in the bottom of your lungs and displace oxygen.
Will it make it feel like you have pneumonia? Kind
COPD more than pneumonia, because pneumonia is more upper respiratory. This will be like, I can't get any oxygen.
You'll feel like heavy.
in. Yeah.
Heavy to breathe.
Yeah.
Well, I feel that way anyway. So.
Well, anyway, with the oxygen thing, it can cause seizures. It can
Yeah.
make your lip twitch. You can lose your eyes.
Ooh, twitchy lips.
I mean, if you want to look like a crazy.
Say some drug addicts, you just can't do anything about it.
Fuck you!
Yeah.
I'm not a drug addict.
But no, so I wouldn't do the at-home kit
Don't
because
call me a drug addict. I've got kids.
Well,
because it's
here's
too,
the
it would
thing.
be too easy to push
They-
yourself off the edge. Because
they-
here's the thing, when you feel drunk
Yeah.
on the vaporizer,
Well, here's
you've
the
already
thing.
had too much.
I watched the video of it right before I sent you the link
Yeah.
to it. The guy took 2 hits out of it,
Mhm.
and then they switched to regular alcohol.
But that wasn't an
Because
at-home
he
video,
felt
was
drunk
it?
after 2 hits.
Right, so
He felt what after 2 hits?
Drunk after 2
because
hits.
You
after
said
2
drink.
hits, my guess is he had, not only did he not need the drinks
There
afterwards,
was one. They put 1 shot of alcohol in this glass globe.
no, they put one shot of the liquid in the globe.
Yeah,
Right,
that it's alcohol. He put alcohol in the globe.
okay,
That's what he did.
yeah.
I sat here, but she wasn't here.
And it
So she
vaporizes,
can't help me here.
no, but it vaporizes, you inhale it.
What is because you can't do it with this because obviously it's set on
Right.
fire. Sea candles.
Okay.
at the bottom of it to
Right.
heat it up, get it to.
Right.
It's like a mini distiller in a way.
There
right.
you go.
But here's the problem.
So you're making moonshine.
Not really. It's the byproduct of
Vapor shine.
But no, here's the problem though is when you have the liquid in and you vaporize it, you're getting 100% of the alcohol in your system instantly. When you take a shot, you don't get all of the alcohol out of that shot because your body metabolizes some of it and then you piss the rest out. So
Absinthe.
absinthe is, it's got one word, it's hallucinogen, it's a different thing. But it's like if you drink 151, the way you feel when you drink 151 isn't based on the 151 proof, it's based on the rate at which your body metabolizes that liquor and how much of it actually gets in your system before you piss it out.
Why is grain alcohol so bad for you?
Because that will kill you if you take more than 2 shots.
I didn't
It's got a
understand
high
that.
alcohol content, and the problem is that it tastes bad, so people are attributing the negative reaction to tasting bad and not the fact that their body is saying no more alcohol, please.
You know who just done shots of everything?
Me?
And me.
No.
And Tony. We
No.
did multiple shots back to back.
Yeah, so I would not do aerated alcohol because it's a recipe for...
Let me show you.
I used to work at a liquor store.
Let me
and
show
we
you a
had
video.
the grain alcohols that they would sell. We didn't really sell very many, but when we did, like, they opened it up and we smelled it. It smelled disgusting.
The reason you get grain alcohol is to make jungle juice, where you just like mix a bunch of fruit and fruit juices together and you pour it in, because then it's already not going to be mixed correctly, and you're just making sure that every drink that they get out of it has some alcohol in it. And that's the way that you can do it.
And it's also
But
diluting it a little bit, right?
it dilutes it a lot of it. So, and that's the whole
Well,
thing.
how-
But with the vaporizer, you don't dilute it. It's straight to your blood.
How about this? Let me show you the video because we got to do one more real quick.
I'm telling you, here's the thing. No matter what you see on the video, what you don't see is that afterward, the guy's hung over for 3 days because he got way
He
more
might have
alcohol than
been.
he thought.
But he legit in the video said that they were sitting there, they vaped on it. Like it was him and some friends for half an hour. He took a couple puffs.
Kenny, you don't need the vaporizer. You do perfectly fine without
And
it.
I saw a video of
I would need a
unicorn-
lot less if I didn't have the straight alcohol.
No, you would be in a lot worse shape because you would overdo it before you knew how drunk you were. And I saw a video online of a unicorn shitting ice cream into a turnip that somebody ate. Just because you see it on the internet doesn't mean that it's true.
It was the pootie or the potty helper.
Of course she's helping. Seen it.
Anyway, so
where the angle you're supposed to poop at.
the squatty potty.
Yeah, that thing.
Yes, but no, not a sponsor, so don't go buy
These
squatty
bitches.
potty. But no, so I mean, the reason that we do the Cinco de Drinko or Drinko de Mayo, depending on how you look at it.
Huh?
Peyton, hi Peyton, thank you for joining us. But the reason you do that is that
Arg. See pirate?
no,
It says
Peyton
sup.
Rosenberger.
It's an arg.
Kenny, he said sup.
So anyway,
Or
That's
Eddie.
not
but
right above the sup.
right,
It's the part
end
of the
his
last name.
Rosen,
Underneath the last.
Rosenberger.
Okay.
is the- You alright?
I'm alright.
Uh-huh.
Let me.
See, you don't need to inhale
Let me
anything.
pretend that was a pirate thing for me. Look, Pirates of the
And it's
Caribbean
not
movie.
even spelled arg right.
No,
That's for
look,
sure.
Shush! Pirates of the Caribbean coming out in July. I could have just completely turned that around, but y'all fucked me up.
Anyway, so the reason we do Cinco de Drinko or Drinko de Mayo is that you want to take multiple shots. So inhaling it and getting drunk off the second inhale wouldn't do any good, because then by the end, Corey almost died after Drinko de Mayo 1, and we're not trying to die.
So what happened if he almost died after drinking the Mile 1? What happened during drinking the Mile 2?
Well, I lost in Drinko de Mayo 2 because I had more shots. So, and I can handle my liquor better than him, so I was fine. I just went and slept it off.
Apparently
You lost.
they told
How'd
you
you
to
lose?
shush.
Because it's all about how many shots you have to take over the course of the episode. So the first year he had like 13 shots in an hour, which is super unsafe, and he almost died. And then I had like 11 shots the next year, and
What were you on shut
tequila. Always tequila.
Nope,
It's
fuck.
Drinko de Mayo.
Fuck that.
Drinko de Mayo. Anyway, so that's it for this week of Dirty Shore Underground. Make sure you check out DirtyShoreUnderground.com for more information for this episode and every episode that comes after and before this. Make sure you check out the bonus episode. Not next Monday, not the Monday that you're snowed in if you're on the East Coast again, but the following
February
Monday.
15th.
So anyway,
Spray it out for me.
Make sure you follow at Dirtyshore UG on Twitter and Facebook, and now Instagram to make sure you get the latest updates. And you'll get when we send out the link to these live streams, so you can join us. Make sure you check out youtube.com/c/DirtyShoreUG-OTA. That's where you'll find these live streams, and you can join us for all our episodes. That's it for this week. Anything to say goodbye?
Where'd you go? Where'd Kenny go?
He's in the back.
Oh, okay. Well.
He broke the dam.
Are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Anything? That's all we have for this week. So make sure you check out at Robert and Cheek on all your social networks, robertandcheek.com. You can find links to all my stuff there, including the books that are for sale on Amazon. New book, sequel, coming out. Only has 5 touch. Coming out next year, so make sure you check that out. And also, this is a proud part of the Oh the Anthem network. Make sure that you check out the Oh the Anthem podcast. New episodes every Tuesday at ohtheanthem.com. Thank you, everybody. Have a great week.
No, you can't click yet.
Done.
You went from fuckable to unfuckable.
What?
It was a meme.
Good
It
grief.
wasn't in a video, it was a meme.
So Kenny, let me ask you. Did I train you well?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
You go ahead and close
I
that
did
down
my
and
job.
restart it. Are you going to be alright to do another podcast?
Can we do back time before y'all do another podcast real quick?
No,
I am fine.
I don't know that we're going to get to another one. So maybe I'll